Hello and welcome back to my page. My name is Jeff. I'm the host of your video today where I review VR headset games from MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for people 50 and up. And the reason I do that is I am 63, my wife is 60, and we love playing the MetaQuest headsets. Of course, when we bought them, they were called Oculus. In fact, my wife read an article about it and then found a way to order it before they were even available. She pre-ordered them before they were available to the public. And then we got mine, and she tried it out, and she bought one for herself. And for the first few years, we had the MetaQuest 2s. And then in December of 2024, my wife purchased the MetaQuest 3 for me. And that is what we're watching today's video on, the MetaQuest 3. And the reason we do this is when we went to look for a review or any information about games, all the people doing the reviews were easily 20, 30, and even 40 years younger than us. Which, you know, they do a good job for somebody their own age. But you know, once you hit 50, 60, 70, your life choices change. You have grown children and maybe grandchildren, maybe even great-grandchildren. And you're looking for fun games to play. You don't want to waste your money. And things that you liked when you were 20 or 30, you might not like anymore that you're 50 and up. And things that you like now that you're 50 and up, you might not have liked when you were 20 or 30. You might have back problems or shoulder problems or knee problems or beer belly or whatever the problem is. Your life choices change. So things that you want to know and do is a little different than what they used to be. So that's why we do these. We'll give you a 20 to 60 minute video showing you exactly how to play the game. I don't have any editing tools. I don't have scripts. I just turn on the camera and away we go. You get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the ugly is mostly me when I mess up. But anyways, today we have a brand new game, well, it's new to me, called Tracked, Shoot to Survive. It is a survival game, very similar to Green Hell. In fact, it's made by the same people who made Green Hell, which happened in a tropical forest in the Amazon, and this one takes place in Canada. This is a story-driven game. If you like story-driven games, if you liked Green Hell, you're going to love this game. I think it's actually a little better than Green Hell, but, you know, that's just my opinion. You and your sister, the storyline, you and your sister are on a single-engine plane, and you're heading to Canada to your father's cabin out in the woods. And unfortunately, on the way there, there's some shooting from the ground, and the pilot is shot and killed, and your plane goes down and you crash. You are separated from your sister, who gets kidnapped by a bunch of bad guys. Haven't quite figured out what they're into, but it looks like there's been bags of drugs and maybe some smuggling and some other things going on. But anyways, so your mission first was to find your father's cabin, and then get things ready, and you have a backpack, and you got to get stuff and go out into the wild and try to find your sister, stay alive, and then spread your father's ashes out in the woods. And that's where we're going to pick up from there. We're actually, I had most of the reviewers show you like the first 20, 30 minutes, and it's all basically talk, and showing you the how to do things, you know, kind of like a tutorial that's happening while you play. Well, I'm about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours into the game here, because I wanted to show you some more of the action. I don't know if we'll get back to the father's cabin, but we're going to go on from here. Let's go to continue. So right now, we are in the bad guys' camp in a underground mining facility, and we're just trying to steal anything we can that will help us make bullets and arrows and anything to help us to get food. See, here's your backpack. I got a compound bow with me. I got a bottle of water. I got my pistol. I got all kinds of different foods that you eat. Just hold it up and you eat them. And there are bandages for if I get hurt. I got batteries for a headlamp. All kinds of things that if I can get this back to the father's camp, including meat. I had to kill I think it was a beaver, and kill it and then make meat out of it so I can take it back to a campfire and eat the food. So I'm going to put this on my backpack. What else is there to say? I mean, this game is so good and so well done. Unfortunately, there's still glitches happening. There's still problems here and there with the physics, but I'm sure they'll work on that and they'll get it much better by the time you see this and by the time you buy it, maybe, if you decide to. So we are in their camp, and the idea is I got to get to the Lumberjack Camp, but unfortunately the Lumberjack Camp had a zip line, and to go down that zip line I needed a certain tool, and that tool was broken, and there was 2 pieces, and I haven't figured out how to get those 2 pieces together to fix the thing. Now we're just being careful because there are bad guys. He's a mushroom. And you got to collect stuff. See, now I'm getting very heavy. I'm too heavy. Too many things in my backpack. I wonder if I can find a place to... Yeah, I'm way too heavy. See that? What can I get rid of? I got a lot of scrap. I'm gonna have to take off some scrap. And let's get rid of some of this. Oops, wood. Wood's heavy. Let's take some of the wood out of here. Yeah, I can feel myself getting lighter. I don't think I need the bottles. I got bottles at home. Let's see, what else do I got? I got bullets, bows and arrows, and in here I got keys, Dad's ashes. I wonder if I could take that home and leave it there. See, now I got a climbing axe, and I have the axe head, but they're broken. So I'm trying to figure out a way to weld the 2 pieces together, or put the 2 pieces together. And I got to be very, very careful. Every second in reality is a minute in this game. So 5 seconds is 5 minutes. Ooh, bullets. Feathers. I need feathers to make arrows. Nice. If I could find a map, I can teleport back to my hangout. Pain pills. Bigfoot. He sees Bigfoot. Oh, I wonder if we're going to actually run into Bigfoot. I'm going to take the pills, and I'm going to take the food. So I'm looting the bad guys. Okay. So I got a knife. There we go. Sulfur, bottles. What's on the bottom? Bottles. That sulfur might weigh me down too much. See, here's whatever they're doing here. Looks like bad guy stuff. Yeah, looks like drugs. Oopsie. Alright, let's break into this one. This may end up being a 2-part video. Bottles, bottles, bottles. Don't need bottles. And that little measuring thing, it says 160 and then it goes down or up. That is telling me how far it is to my next location where I have to go to get out of here. Here's all the stuff I left behind. I think I'll go back to a map and transport back, if I can find a map, transport back to my father's cabin. Yeah, I haven't looked that way, so let's see if I can find a way back to my father's cabin. Here's dead guys. Oh. Well, maybe I should have gone forward instead of back. Ah, I think I know where I'm at. You can get lost in these caves. So that's the place I want to go. I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to look around the outside first before I go into battle. Oh, look. Oh, it's empty. I already cleared that one. Somewhere back here I thought was a map. Yeah, that's not the game, that's actually me. Well, let's go forward. I need to find a map to get back to my father's cabin. Ah, here it is. I was right next to it. So let's beam back. I'm going to put my gun away. We're going to teleport. So it's 2:15, but it's going to take several hours to get back to my father's camp. And they will, yep. It will count those hours, so it will move the clock ahead. And every time when you get to a certain section of the game, it will come to a screen such as this, which then loads into your headset what is needed so that they could have this long game, because they couldn't possibly have enough space. All right, we are back at my father's cabin. Nice. And here we go. Upstairs is a sleeping spot. See, now it's 2:35 p.m. And this is your typical storage area, like most survival. Sticks. I'm gonna put the sticks. Sticks become wood. And sometimes you need that wood, those sticks, out in the field, because if you don't, and it gets dark, and it will get dark quickly, you'll be trapped out there, and there are all kinds of wild animals. That was weighing me down, all that coal. Let's go back. Rope. Leather straps. Pieces of rope. Oops. Did that go here? And there's 15 there and 7 there. Let's save the space. Put them all into one location. I'm a neat freak when it comes to that kind of stuff. Organization is very important to me. And you only have so many spots, so you got to be careful with them. Batteries. I think we need 3. Yeah, we need 3 for the headlamp if it goes dark. Big coal chunk. Alright, that's big coal chunk goes there. Rope. Wood planks. That was weighing me down too. I think this wood plank is going somewhere else. Alright, what else do I got? Feathers, yes. I needed feathers to make new arrows. Sulfur. I needed sulfur along with the coal to be able to make gunpowder. Small animal hide, which I got from killing that beaver. Put all these leather straps into one spot. I know there's a lot of spots here, but meat. There's meat. If you kill an animal, you can actually build a fire. Fruit jam, tangy jam. Wonder if that's different. There it is. Okay, metal scraps. And you use all these things to upgrade your guns and your weapons and things. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Okay, got my water bottle, got my crossbow. Got nutrition. I don't need sulfur. Don't need the rope. Leather strap. Mushrooms. Mushrooms go in here because you can use those to make these items. The jams, the vegetables, salads. So I'm going to need cloth rolls. I need bandages, but I don't need cloth rolls. So we'll make bandages out of the cloth rolls using resin and the cloth rolls. And what happens if you get hurt, you wrap one around your hand. Jeez, I got so much stuff. I went out, I was actually recording, and I went out and I was recording, and I thought I was doing a good job, and then I found out for some reason it shut down right about, partially through my video. I was like, no! So that's why we're starting over, and we were at the bad guys hangout. Mushrooms. Bandage we need. Rope. We keep getting these ropes. Bone. Pieces of rope. Bandage is good. Weapons. I even got shot a couple of times. And had to use bandages to save my life. And I also had to use these painkillers. And it was all on video, but unfortunately it disappeared. So I might make this into a 2-part video for you, just because there's so much to this game. So earlier I showed you how to upgrade things. For instance, ammo. If it's red, that means you don't have enough parts. I need gunpowder. So I can make gunpowder by doing this. See how it's green? Put that there. Here's the pieces of the gunpowder. Put it in here and grind her down. And it makes gunpowder for you. Then it makes more. And they're taking this right out of that box that you were just at. Come on. Why won't it grind? There we go. So this game's been out for a while now, and it's been on other platforms. There's still some glitches. So as you grind this up, it's adding gunpowder to the machine over here. So, and you need this to make bullets, because you have to make your own bullets here, unless you find them. And I found a lot out there. Oops. I'm having a problem with my left controller causing a drift. Really bad drift. And it just started doing that. I don't know if it's this game or, oops. Come on, come on. Or if it's my actual controller doing that. Because I don't remember having this problem in other games. See how much sulfur I bought or found, and stuff to make 63. Wow, I can really make a lot of bullets. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Put this back. Now, bullets. Now let's see. Let's look at the backpack. What bullets do I have? I got 48 for the revolver. I got 53 for the bolt action. So I'm only going to make a couple of more revolver ones, because I'm not using the bolt action. So you pick up your bullets, you put it here, pull the handle, it goes down, and you make your bullets. And it automatically goes into your pack. So now I have 51. Now I have 57. Oops. Can't do it out of order. Gotta do it in order. Now I have 60. I think 60 should be enough. Let's put that back. I can also do the same thing for bolt action rifle, which I'm not even using or bringing with me. Arrows. I definitely want arrows. So you take the stick, you gotta do it in order. You gotta do this end first, then you do this end, and add it. So there's 19, now there's 20. But every time you have to bring this back down and do it over and over and over. So it's really weird that it just doesn't keep doing it like the bullets do. So I got 21. Nope, out of stuff for bullets, or for arrows. Let's see what I got. Climbing tool. That's the thing I have to fix. I was trying to figure out how to fix this thing. This is cool. I'm not much for crafting games like Walking Dead.
I won't be able to climb with just one axe.
There we go.
But Dad did teach me that a tool can have many uses. Could I slide down zip lines?
Now, I was stuck in the last one because I couldn't figure out how to fix that. So I don't have any more tools. Bandages. Let's make table upgrade. Oh, look at that. What do I do? Open this. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to upgrade my table. And now my table is upgraded. So now I have backpack upgrade number 3. Don't have enough for that. Warm clothes. Yeah. Let's put that on. Put that on. Put the buttons on. And now I have a nice warm clothes. Climbing tool headlamp. I got the headlamp on. What do I need? I need leather scraps. I have 1 of 6. So I need more leather scraps. What do I got here? Canteen number 2. I think I've done that already. Oh, no. Let's upgrade the canteen. Let's let go of that. Now we have a bigger canteen, which hauls more water. Put that in the backpack. What do we got? Bulletproof vest already did. Shoes upgrade. I need 2 leather scraps. So I need lots of leather scraps. I thought I had some. Don't I have? I only got 1 left. Dang it. So in this cabinet, I have a regular bow, and then I have a regular gun. I have my gun for shooting rifle, bolt rifle. On my backpack, I have my compound. And on my side, I have my trusty gun. Oop, backpack in the way. All right. So it's 3 in the morning. And I'm going to take some pain pills if I have any here. Bandage, battery. Sort by name. There we go. Sort by name. Why won't it? There we go. Come on. Well, I'm supposed to sort them by name, but evidently... Ah, there we go. Woo! Sorted by name. Wood. Salt. Let's put all the salt in one spot. Gunpowder. Got lots of gunpowder. I'm kind of a neat type person, even though it's in just a box like this. There we go. Oh, feel much better. All right, so let me just show you around the cabin. It's 4:40 in the morning. The sun should be coming up. Upstairs, we have a sleeping area where you can sleep as long as you want. You can do 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever you need, because you don't want to be outside at night. So I use if you can find a map, you can beam back to where you're at. This is your house. Let's see if these bottles, because I know there was some brown bottles. Oh, yes. I was weighed down because I had so many bottles and things. Hopefully I can find that location once again and pick some of that stuff back up. Not sure what you use the bottles for, but it's materials. Not sure. Backpack upgrade. I need leather scraps. So while I'm out hunting, looking for stuff, I will have to find leather scraps. Alright, so it's early in the morning, but every second in this game, in real life, is 1 minute in the game. So 5 seconds is 5 minutes. And there are wild animals. Now, I have them turned down to as easy as this game can get. I have some of the wild animals turned off. I have this so that I don't die so quickly. Pick up some wood. And you can make cheap and easy arrows. Oh, did you see that? That looked like a pig. But I really don't need any meat because I turned down Misty Forest. All right, this is the next place I'm going to go. There's going to be a little screen like this. And then I can get to a map and hopefully go back to where I left off, or at least close to where I left off. Because I didn't have the right thing that I needed to zipline. And I had to go back to the camp, to Dad's camper or cabin, to upgrade my axe. Oh, I don't know why it keeps doing that to me every time. So that's a glitch. Every time I come through one of those screens, it kicks me out of the game. Now, I'm not sure if that is my internet or if that is my headset or if that is part of the game glitch. I'm not really sure, but it's been happening quite a bit since I started playing this game. And hopefully it didn't shut off recording. So play, continue. Hopefully it'll start me in the Misty Forest. I have shot and killed, I think, 3 or 4 different animals. Got food out of them, got scraps. That's maybe what I have to do to get more leather scraps. Is to kill that pig or something else that would give me. Here we go. So, these are the 3 parts I've opened. There's so much to this map that I haven't even gotten to, but I'm going to go to the cave. Now, I think... Where's the get to the lumberjack? That's here. And this is the last save spot I had. This is the opening of the cave. And this is travel time, 6 hours. So, it's 7:40 in the morning. And we can travel. So it's 7:40 in the morning. Let's see what time 6 hours later, if it shows up on my watch as 6 hours later. Hopefully it won't kick me out again. Yeah, like I said, I might make this into a 2-parter. Have to stay tuned and watch. All right, yes, we're in the cave. There. All right, so now we're trying to get to... where's the symbol? There we go. Trying to get to the escape route. I had to drain. This was full of water. I had to find the parts to get this motor running. Get your motor running. Yeah, it's 2:10 in the afternoon, so it did fast forward me 6 hours. And here we go. I've never done this. Oops. If you drop your gun or your knife, it will automatically go back. So let's look into the backpack. And come on. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I left it behind. No. Oh, no. I left the thing behind. How? Ah, here it is. I was worried there. Here we go. Zipline. Whee! Nice. So that goes here. Ah, nice. A couple of pieces of wood. A couple of mushrooms I could pick up, but since I don't need to eat.
Now, with this climbing axe, I can mine minerals too. I saw some veins on the way here. It might be worth a shot. This should help with resupplying ammunition.
I'm gonna put this down. Alright, Lumberjack Camp. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Boop boop a doop a doop a doop boop boo. Wasn't that a Monty Python bit? Song about lumberjacks? Alright. Woo! We're out of the mine. Yay. Now, plants like this you can pick up, and they have 2 parts. One part is garlic, the other part is edible, or you can take this back and make food and things out of it. So I got 94 meters to the next locations. Here's some berries. So if you had this on where you actually have to survive, you're going to have to eat and drink and be merry. All right, so there we go. I opened up the sawmill. So now I can teleport back. So it wants me to go that direction. I'm going to go this way. Here's some kind of new berry that I don't own already. That'll help make food back at the cabin. What is this way? Is this the tunnel? Back to the tunnel? Yeah, we don't want to go that way. We want to go to the Lumberjack. So you missed it in the video that didn't work. I had a shootout with a bunch of the bad guys. And the nice thing about this is this game can have you going, you have your choice. You can go one way, sometimes you can go a separate way. Especially like in the mine. There was a lot of locations in the mine that was pretty cool. Looks like I'm going to need dynamite or something to blow that up. Pieces of wood. Uh-oh. I hear bad guys. If you get seen by them, they will start shooting at you. I do have my crossbow. I mean my... Oop.
I'm gonna make you my bitch!
No, you're not. Now this guy, he's got bullets, he's got metal. Ooh, another guy. Gotta reload. And as you see, it's 6:50 p.m., so it's getting dark.
Ah, for God's sake!
Where is he? So let's see what the bad guys got. More ammo. Leather scraps. That's what I needed. Batteries for my headset. And it's all just finding things that you need to survive and get to the next spot. Let's see what this bad guy's got on him. Just the metal parts. Nothing major. So, that way. But let's look around. Sometimes there's hidden stuff that you can find. See, now it said it was like 20 something meters, and now it's back up to 66. That's because that is just getting you to the next point in the game. So at 54 meters from now, it'll get me to the next point. And then it might change again unless that is the final spot that I need to stop at. Okay. Ah, look, it's a map. All right, we made it past the sawmill. So I'm gonna beam back to Father's cabin. Put the gun away. And Father's cabin. And travel. And that's going to be a 12-hour trip back to Father's cabin. We'll unload all the good stuff, get some sleep, and then head back out because we're still looking to find my sister and try to save her, and also to stop the bad guys, as well as spread my father's ashes all over the woods just like he wanted. So here we are back at the camp at Father's cabin. So let's go in, unload our stuff, and see what we got. We got berries. We got elderberries. I don't think I've had this one before. And this helps make the food. You got metal weapon parts. And like I said, you need all this to upgrade your tables and your... Where's the wood? Your tables, your guns, all that kind of stuff. I didn't use the bandages, so I got lucky. And there we go. Oh, batteries. I need 3, but I'm going to put these 2 back. Because it takes 3. Oh, leather straps. Yes, leather straps. I needed that to upgrade my backpack again. And I can make some... I need feathers to make some more arrows. And that looks good for now. Let's go over here. What happened to the upgrade to the backpacks? Oh no. Oh well. Well, we did see backpack upgrades, but I don't see it there now. But anyways, I'm going to call that a review for now. As you see, it's a very story-driven game. And it'll take you days and days and days of playing this to get through the entire thing. And the thing is, you can play at your own speed. You don't have to go running out to save your sister. You can explore the caves. You can explore the woods. There's all kinds of animals to kill. Let me show you here. I've done a beaver. I got a lynx, and I got a red fox. I think I got a couple of beavers, but anyways. That is going to be the review for now. Until next time, my name is Jeff. Thank you very much for watching my video all the way to the end. I might make a part 2 to this, so stay tuned. And until next time, this was Tracked, Shoot to Survive on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give this an 8+. 8+. It would be a 9, but there's just too many glitches and too many problems. As you saw, it sometimes kicks me out of the game. And sometimes if you drop something or you put something in your backpack, it drops to the ground, and you got to really watch to make sure that you get it in your backpack. So I'm just going to give it an 8+ for now. In the future, I could bet this will go up to a 9 easily. So until next time, thank you and bye-bye.